Today we will be testing the Leavitt Convolution Slope Indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Leavitt Convolution Slope Indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 57 different strategies, with 14 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 763 indicators, with 307 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 14 of the winning indicators. 7 of them have been able to maintain the winning status. The best one, a 76% win rate. Now keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the Leavitt Convolution Slope Indicator, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. I did go in and make a slight modification, and so originally this was set to histogram and looked like that. And so I went in and changed it to columns, which just makes it a little bit easier to see, a little bit visually better there. And so what we have is basically a histogram here, columns now instead of a histogram technically, but still a histogram nonetheless. And then you can see that we have the upper band here, the lower band here, upper line, lower line, and we have a zero line, of course, running right down the middle at the 0 mark. And so initially I thought maybe this indicator could be used kind of as an overbought, oversold type situation, because it seems to kind of imply with the upper and lower band that there might be some extremes that you could take advantage of. The creator did mention that that could be signals to enter long and short, but that he recommends first and foremost using this as a 0 line cross. And so basically as we get across to the downside of the 0 line, we are going to go short, and when we get a cross to the upside of the 0 line, we are going to go long. That's the setup we're looking for. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal. You can see that here we get that peak up over the 0 line. You can actually look at the coordinates here above my mouse as I mouse over this particular candle right here. You can see those first set of numbers there are in the green and in the positive, which means that we have the cross to the upside. And right here, we kind of get some consolidation, a little move to the upside, then a push to the downside, and immediately spike back up to the upside. And that does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, the next signal that we pick up is a short signal. Again, you can see that we get that cross to the downside of the 0 line right there. And we get a nice push to the downside immediately after, which does come down and get us to our take profit once again. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up a long signal right here on this one. We get a push to the upside. It gets really close to our take profit, but isn't quite able to hit it. And so unfortunately, that one does get us stopped out. Let's go ahead and, well, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing at this point. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, that puts us at the end of the year right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve over the 1 year of testing, let's go ahead and take a look at our Discord server here. I'd like to give a quick shout out to our Patreon only channel. This is a channel that we have set up just for our patrons to kind of hang out and take advantage of some advanced information that we are posting here. Our regular Discord is free to join. We have lots of channels that, like I said, are free for everybody to hang out and discuss things. But we do have some advanced information that we are putting up for all of our patrons. And so our admin Jay, for example, is a great futures trader, putting up charts where he's marked out areas of support and resistance. Let's see if I can find one here. So something like this, where he's marked out areas of support and resistance and areas of interest where he's looking to take trades, kind of explaining his whole thought process as to what he's looking for and where he'd be entering the market. One of our other members, his name is Sasquatch. This is, he by far posts the most stuff here in the channel. A really great Forex prop trader. And you can see that he is putting up charts here where he's marked out areas of support and resistance, channels, areas of interest, and even where he's looking to enter into trades with the entry, the take profit, stop, the whole deal. A lot of great information that he's putting up for everyone to see, even if you're not necessarily looking to trade support and resistance or candlestick patterns or anything like that. It's really great information to know, even if, like I said, you're just going to trade with a trading system, because these areas of support and resistance are extremely powerful a lot of the times and can really help to kind of augment a trading system. And so highly recommend that you check us out here. You follow along with what Sasquatch is doing, so that way you can get a good idea, as well as Jay, of how to mark up these charts, look for those areas of support and resistance, and help to excel your trading knowledge and your trading system. So, all right, back to our indicator here. So let's go ahead and get it in focus. Let's count it out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 6 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. we have 4 winning trades. And so that will meet the 60% criteria that we are looking for. Definitely wish it gave more trades within the 1 year's time, but it did seem like the trades that it was giving were pretty reliable. There were some points where it was definitely a little delayed in giving the signal that we were looking for, and there might be a better way to use this, maybe using the histogram, like I said, in kind of the outer extreme areas rather than a 0 line cross. Maybe have to play around with it some. I highly recommend that you play around with it as well and see what you might be able to get out of it. But for now, it's definitely going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.